as a caterpillar in a way that, like, we're trying to stand back in case the stacks are, I mean, the cleaves are, you know, tilted in any way, and they just barely missed one of us. I think we only 2-man stack. I was trying to like add.
Actually, wait.
Okay, just making sure.
That if it's caterpillar.
Butterflies.
Like if this is a tower, the sea, looking at the boss, you were standing like here instead of standing here. So when I was standing like here, I got hit, but Leo was standing like a few pixels to my right, was not hit. Because she's supposed to be. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think ideally be
But
like
if she
90
isn't-
degrees. Be like 90 degrees from looking forward. So like looking at the boss, go left basically.
Yeah, but Reese wasn't like the stack would have hit us if he was standing 9 degrees from the boss, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Faisons de notre mieux. Prêt à mourir. Regardez-vous donc devant la ruine divine.
Yes.
Good.
Nice.
Is that fine?
I don't
I
think
think that's a
I don't know.
little.
Okay.
A lot.
All good. I could have taken my own tower, but I think at that point we would have 400 DPS death. That doesn't seem worth it.
We can try. Sure. It's, I guess, kind of
You
bad
mean like
for
pre-pool
Viper,
or
but-
first GCD? Okay.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Faisons de notre mieux. Prêt à mourir. Regardez-vous donc devant la ruine divine.
Support.
Spread. Lightning.
what Poopy likes to hear. Hello, Poopy.
Hello.
The buffs come up like basically right as we're doing the black holes.
Oh, that's true.
So we need to be
Yeah, it's
would need to be careful about buff range.
Yeah, we might change it later.
Encore vivant! Je n'arrive pas à y croire! Oh, je ne suis
What's
jamais
out?
à quantité!
Good luck, Milos.
I think Milo's died.
Look towards.
Oh,
Interesting.
Stuck
Stack?
inside, look
Lighting.
towards.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
I was... You know, if I was you, I probably would have done a jump into the teleporting pad in front and just chilled with the first knock off. Because then I would have lived 100%.
La vie, les rêves, l'espoir, d'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils? Peu importe. Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
The wait.
The wicked code? Or the cleave, okay.
think-
Wait, no.
No, we did not.
No,
get-
it was a
we got
cleave.
spell wave.
I got clear.
I got
text on the
spell
screen.
waved.
I can tell you, no one is taking a all things ending.
Yeah.
Could be close, but
I think Leia, you should be more towards the edge of the tower.
the stack should be
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're like really close to the edge of the tower, then that means the person behind you can stand max melee and still hit the boss.
I think
while baiting the
imagine if like the mechanic wasn't like a giant flashbang every time anything happened.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Vous auriez me prévenir. Prêt à mourir?
Fudge.
Ne croyez pas que vous avez gagné. On commence tout juste à s'amuser.
Out.
Yes.
Hello, standing in the middle.
In the middle, in the middle.
Encore vivant. Je n'arrive pas à y croire. Heureusement, je ne suis
So-
jamais un candidat.
Oops.
Look away. Spread out inside. Spread inside. Look away. Nice.
What?
Oh,
What?
I was looking straight at it.
well,
What?
that's the thing, right? If you're doing it from over here, you're fine.
Ça fait un bien fou.
Hmm.
La vie, les rêves, l'espoir. D'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils?
Classic from Fordham.
Peu importe. Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
No, oh, I got killed.
Okay,
What
killed you.
happened?
My bad.
I got
Oh.
spell scattered, but I was like in the front.
Apparently they don't all go off at the same time.
What DPS murdered me with the spread? Was it Yuma?
The guy that said
Yeah.
I killed you. My bad.
Oh, actually didn't hear him
I
say
don't know
that
how much
he
more
killed
clear
me.
I can make it.
Okay.
We want to continue with the opener since it probably has to change later.
I don't mind either way.
Mm.
Doesn't matter to me.
Like, we kind of maybe want to delay our first 2 minutes if
no,
we're
no,
soaking.
no, because P2 ends at the end of 2 minutes.
Okay.
If we do it normally. So we don't want to delay. I think just do normal. Yeah, I don't know. Because we're most likely gonna have to delay do normal basically. Let's resume.
Instant is kind of awkward for me in P2 because it kind of conflicts with me wanting to heal, which I had time for before, 2 minutes before. Then again, I'm used to a healer, so my damage is inconsequential, but it is
Yeah, I mean, like,
making it hard to kind of time.
I also
See,
think that, like, how does it? It's like, it's basically 5 seconds earlier, right? And I think it's like, with like normal buffs, it seems to line up kind of nicely with the first tower.
What was the reason you wanted to change it, Milan? Because I don't care either way, but the benefit isn't really clear to me. Hmm.
I see.
I think we get
No,
one at the end
NFP2
anyway.
it's 631 is the enrage. So at least that was the ball length when we're enraged. So I'm assuming it counts it as soon as he becomes untargetable. I didn't
I'm
double
not
check
so
that, but
sure.
if it is, I don't know. We'll see when we have a clean pool and we if we hit enrage. But
I mean, I do think this is also a case where like it genuinely comes down to like different jobs, mainly because like Dancer literally has the Simon Says during 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Like,
for me. 2 minutes is actually perfect because I get my range attacks and no positionals.
like, you know, my rotation is basically set. But like, if you have to do like, say Simon Says during like that time, it's definitely very different like thingy.
Okay, so we resume normal and go full more.
Okay.
I think we stick with normal for now, and then it's good to think about the option.
The instant
worth
one
a try.
is also way worse for this opener for me. But
well,
again,
it's
I deal
true.
fucking
Well,
no
B1
damage, so
B1
it
damage
doesn't
isn't
fucking matter.
exactly like we're not having troubles with B1 damage, so
Première fois que je viens ici, faisons de notre mieux.
I think,
That
yeah,
being
we
said,
lose it 2
soaking the
minutes.
puddles gives some downtime. Plus, if we have to do the arrows, that gives some downtime as well.
We have to do.
Be increased.
I think it just depends on if we get to 2 minutes at the end of the 2.
I don't think the arrows are gonna give us any more downtime than we currently have. At least not much.
Okay. Stuck.
Nice. Goodness.
My bad. That was
Oh,
That's
think-
a lot of.
Yeah, I was
What?
like, triple damage down.
oh,
Oh, I thought the ER was okay. Let's jump.
depends how much do you think our supports are doing damage wise.
well, it's
put
more
him on
that
the spot.
we're gonna have to jump eventually. And if we couldn't really jump early because at least line 90 to heal for the radio after. So we're gonna have like 30 seconds with just 0 damage from supports, essentially. Oh, true. Yeah, saving one like 30-second shit. Spread. I think Lion was distracted.
Lion distracted. I was worried you were muted because you were like so silent.
Uncharacteristic of some.
Ne croyez pas que vous avez gagné. On commence tout juste à s'amuser.
Ouch.
Yes.
Je n'arrive pas à y croire. Heureusement que je ne suis
Yes,
jamais à quantité.
Look towards. Stack outside, look towards.
It's dead, so I'm just letting my mana recover. I'm not even clicking.
Wow. How could you?
Yeah.
So much lost damage. Imagine what your parse does.
Ça fait un bien
No, not the powers.
La vie, les rêves, l'espoir, d'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils? Peu importe. Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
Do that.
I don't think. Leia, were you gone? Or was that Riz? Oh, you were stuck. Oh, okay, I see.
Double stack moment.
No.
We're not enough
just-
hours in.
I did the butterfly when I was kind of.
Forgot to click stack after the tower. Yeah, I mean you were in the tower on the other side, so you made it.
Je viens ici. Faisons de notre
Yeah.
prêt à mourir. Prosternez-vous donc devant la ruine divine.
I missed when he said Hook Line and Thinker. Yeah. Yes.
Spread.
Nice.
Nice.
Croyez voir que vous avez gagné. On commence tout juste à s'amuser.
Out.
My game is just had a weird lag spike where did the everything happens all at once. That was really fucking cursed.
Tell me what you love, Goofy.
Pizza.
Je n'arrive pas à y croire. Heureusement que je ne suis
Yes,
jamais
out.
à court d'idées.
Look away. Back inside. Look away. Very nice.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to fix my microphone
Ça fait un bien fou.
and rescue, I guess.
La vie, les rêves, l'espoir, d'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils? Peu importe. Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
Just too close. Can't be part of it.
I was there.
No,
With
yeah,
three
but
people
I
in the
died prior to that.
Oh, Sickles.
I died during the butterfly because I stood. I got hit by the future.
Uh, sometimes the future comes too close to us all.
Oh yeah, I was definitely a little bit too far up. I just over adjusted. It's fine. We can pull.
Milos needs a sec.
Oh, okay.
Why does Formless Fist or Form Shift make such a loud sound?
Wait, does it?
It's like boom. Not the debuff, I mean
I guess, yeah.
Toi que je viens ici, faisons de notre mieux.
the one that
see.
gives you.
I never really
Like it
noticed,
looks,
but,
it looks really epic for a DVD that does nothing.
Wouldn't it give you a buff and not a debuff?
got a point, yeah.
Yes. Nice.
Stack. Oh, wait, what happened?
Should still. Now I'm gonna die. Oh,
Yeah. Wait, dodge?
it looked like you weren't committing.
No, I was very confused why you were standing still in your tower.
I was just looking around before I need to move.
Why would you not need to move?
Didn't we, you know, think that those were enemies? Or just we just have like so much mid
I mean, you have spread low
They're
Have
like,
you-
and experience.
have we always had that?
Yes.
yeah. Outs.
We might have to do a minor adjust.
Yes.
If you're on the south side with rock, don't be.
What is that about?
Are you not seeing this black hole right next to you?
We could soak it right now, like.
Wow.
Where's-
Oh. Pretty good.
Put out L beacon?
Yes, our
Standard recipients. Should be fine. Look, towards, sorry, look towards. Stack outside, towards. Damage. Okay, that's worse.
I was unsure.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Ça fait un bien fou. La vie, les rêves, l'espoir, d'où viennent-ils? Quel but
just too close to him. She's too close to you. That's all. Alright, I didn't make it. Yeah. What the hell?
Or maybe don't res it. You
That'd
can
be all.
me maybe.
But it might be a better idea.
Hmm.
Get Swift for me.
Come on.
Okay.
I gotta live.
Nice.
And I gotta keep him alive, I think, primarily. And now.
I'm just gonna get a few between.
Seems like it's either this pattern or the trailer pattern.
Yeah, exactly. Where the one, like, where there's, if they're separated, the one is
Obstacles.
New North, basically. Or the two will spawn next to the singular one. And if they're together, it's always gonna be middle safe. But if it's like the first one spawn in a triangle, the tip of the triangle, so to say, so like the singular tip, that's where the two is gonna spawn. At least with 3 points of data. But you know, something to look out for. And yeah, it seems like the middle is always the 3, so that makes it very easy. So it's like
Yeah, we can
start
always
middle.
start the same way.
Yeah, always start middle, then direct the ball. If it's the split pattern, like it was this time, it's 2 will be north essentially, or like the tip of the triangle will be north. And otherwise, if they spawn like all 3 next to each other, it's well, that'll be north basically. Like I think it's to the clockwise of the 3 that spawn. So like if they spawned on 1A and 2, like B would be north. And if they spawn on A3, 4, like 2 will be north.
I think either way, you just pull it to the 2, right? And then we
Yeah,
just
but
go
like
to the one that's next to.
yes,
the two.
yeah. But I'm more like if you see the first one spawn, you probably already know where the 2 is gonna spawn, so you can prepare for it as a tank.
Isn't he casting during that time, or is that?
Aujourd'hui, on régale la commu avec
Oh,
toute
that's
l'énergie
true.
parce que
Yeah, no, he is. Yeah, you're right. Actually, never mind. It doesn't matter. I got futures ended. Like the spread hit me, and I think I was on the marker, but I don't know.
Or you mean the cleave hit you?
No, the spread.
Oh.
Like the person.
Oh, right.
Like the
For all
mustache.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I associate the future send with the cleave, but that's.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just Leia. She didn't adjust back in time to be centered before it snapped, and then it extended to your
I see.
power.
Unfortunate.
It's a little
was
bit
not
trickier
a
on
word.
controller.
I agree.
Merde.
Full merde.
I think.
I think it's always going to be positionally tight. Like, there's no way around that.
I think the other way this would be positionally tight would be that we would do hourglasses instead, and I think that would be even harder to.
That would be a nightmare, dude.
If the problem is how there's a slight difficulty on controller to take secret spots quickly, then it's gonna be even worse with hourglasses, I think. Right. Yeah, no, you shouldn't be. You're good.
Spread.
Yes.
Or stack,
Nice.
sorry. Stack.
Stack. Nice.
Intersection.
Which part? Yeah, that was just me over adjusting. The one time that I did it.
In.
Oh, I had to sneeze.
No.
Knees and dash to the boss combo. Classic.
I wonder what
And it
the
didn't even come
exact
out.
max
That was fucking annoying.
range
That's fucked up.
is, but it's rather tough to make it all the way to the edge of the arena when I'm waiting for the macro.
Sorry, what you say?
Because I'm hard casting my way to the wall, right? But it's kind of difficult to wait for the macro if I'm standing just south of the sea. I think that was why we had like the weirdly stacked towers the pull before. So I make it all the way to the back sometime. Ice stack.
Stack. Ice.
Kilos.
How was it? You can stand like in the center. Out, sorry.
Yes.
What's actually the like the range of Macrocosmos?
20 ounce.
Okay. It's the range of the south star. Mechanic? What?
It's out.
Look away. Stack inside. Look away. I don't know why, like, even when I'm like completely north of him, I still don't hit the boss for that. That's
Ça fait un bien fou.
yeah, of course. If it was close, I would actually like think about if I can hit the boss. boss. It's such a habit to not hit the boss there as soon as I find my spot.
I mean, to be fair, you don't have gauge to build anyway, right? So.
So close, yet so far.
Were you scatter or spread on the caterpillar?
No, she was just standing in the front of the tower.
Oh.
With the cone base, basically. For
We're not doing option 1.
I guess you can, if you want to see how much space there is, you can analyze this spot specifically. Because the stacks would be where they
Unfortunately, I was
Are
prone
ready.
at that moment.
So I think it's B next one? Or yeah, B2. Yeah.
Oh, we're trying, yeah.
This tank buster, by the way, doesn't do a lot of damage. It did like 675 to you, KTU.
It's double its health.
But like next one, like you just like you carry over your midst.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying like it
you can
is
use, like,
possible to
the-
use everything except your 40% probably, and then
Ye-
use your 40% as paladin for the shield for the next one. Yeah, but I'm saying like you have to shield them for the next one. But I don't know if that's necessary. Maybe not. Yeah, it's probably not necessary. Actually. Maybe that's just a weird thing.
Is the second one always in between the ones? Okay.
There's like 2 patterns, right?
Wait, let's see.
Yes?
Stack. Dodge. So the pattern seems to be like if there was this pattern, it's always like clockwise of the singular trine. Of the singular.
Regardless of where the other two fall.
Yeah. At least well, so far it's been like that.
Yeah, we're working with limited data.
Yeah. In.
towards.
Encore vivant! Je n'arrive pas à y croire! Oh, je suis jamais
Horse
à
out.
quantité!
Ah. Look towards. Spread
Spread.
inside. Spread inside. Look towards. Oh,
One more auto.
Ça fait un bien fou. La vie, les rêves, l'espoir, d'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils?
To see.
Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
Do we know that you can't like solo kitchens and stuff?
Yeah, it's like 999. Isn't it? Have you tried once? Anyway, focus on this. You 2 man stacked?
Yes, barely.
I'm assuming the code wasn't in the marker.
Yeah, if
or
it's
like on the
a
marker.
if it's a
Yeah.
square marker, you have to be a bit further in.
It's like in the corner, basically. If you were a Lalafell, make sure your body is in the corner.
Yeah, it's
depends
very
how-
tight. Like it's,
Yeah, it depends how much.
we like
forward-
barely didn't clip each other.
How much forward the stack is as well.
Yes.
It's up to the cone to just eyeball it.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici.
What?
Faisons de notre mieux.
Like if for
What he
some
means
reason
is-
the sack is a little bit more out than they should
I
be.
don't
that
think
you
that's a good idea.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I'm saying the cone looking out for it and make sure
No, but like,
that
no,
the
but like,
plate always goes correctly.
problem is that like if you move towards the stack, then like you're like, you know, moving away from the cone baker.
Spread.
Yes, ice. Eyeballing it includes
Yeah,
looking
no,
at-
no
u-
talking
using
during
both
this
of your
mechanic.
eyeballs.
Bella mi lo stai. Ours Bella. Intersection.
I don't understand.
Oh, what?
That's
He was in the.
That's. Can we wipe? I think, because because I think 3 DPS,
Much.
as we've concluded before, is too much.
Oh, c'est juste à
Yeah, I don't think eyeballing it is a good idea, because if 2 people eyeball and they both conclude that they need to go close
No,
to
no,
each
but
other,
that's not what I said. I said it's up to the cone to make sure that the cone goes correctly and it's still in the stack.
I mean, we can.
But
That's all I'm
well,
saying.
well,
No, yeah.
I mean,
well, it kinda
it's just if you.
is and isn't.
Oh, wait, that's very hard to see.
there's just gonna be. I think people are
Yeah,
like
Put the markers
learning
down.
their
Don't worry about it.
positions.
Don't worry about it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what the hell? What did you do to the markers?
What the
I
heck?
wanted to illustrate. Just again, just be if it's a square, be a bit further in and not on the corner. So that's it. It works.
Yeah, just go down to like standing in the correct spots.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Faisons de notre mieux. Prêt à mourir. Prosternez-vous donc devant la ruine divine.
Yes. Nice.
Stack.
Stack. I wasn't taken. Yeah, okay.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Faisons de notre mieux. Prêt à mourir. Prosternez-vous donc devant la ruine divine.
Support.
Stack.
Nice.
Then,
Oh.
Horizon. Intersection.
Ne croyez pas que vous avez gagné. On commence tout
Look away. Stack or spread inside. Spread. Oh, very surprised I haven't died. Thank you for not being confused.
Ça fait un bien fou.
I don't know if there's a way for me to like consistently, like 100% consistently see that correctly, because it's just so they're so close to each other.
The humble cactus.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess that would be 100%
Okay,
consistent. That's true.
It's so outdated saying Splatoon. Yeah.
I'm not caught up on what people used to cheat.
Four.
Yep.
Big right away.
Job? Didn't.
Joby?
Heal
Jo-
LP, heal
Joby,
LP.
Oh, we have it now.
go.
Okay, you
On the
better.
A?
Wing.
Yeah, A is no north. What? No. What?
We don't want to be standing there yet.
Do as much damage as you can.
It's below 15 again.
Wait, hold on. I think we're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're dead.
It was on what?
So
12?
when I say new
12?
north,
Wait.
that is where the boss is going, not where we are going. Like, that's where the second shrine is. We are always standing in the middle every time the save spot has been made. Yeah, but like a lot of other people also went there, so that's
Well-
why I'm like clarifying that right now. Yeah. No,
think
you were correct. Like you just drag it there and then go middle. That's yeah.
Is it at that point more damage if we just delay 2 minutes into a pot? So like pot at the start of P1, and then pot with the 2 minutes aligned with the pot.
What were we missing on the red one?
My shield didn't cascade to everyone. in time.
Good way, Jan.
I
That's
can
for like 10 seconds.
I just spread load for myself and
I
not
can
click.
save Fiend.
I used feint.
tank.
It was there.
Oh, it was
there
up
was
again.
there was
Okay.
faint add or reprisal, see you, and that's it.
So I just throw mine in
Then again,
randomly in the
wait.
middle.
No, it was more than just me living and not just a tank. So Yeah, you can save this
I
one
lived.
though.
I lived.
Yeah, ideally just it seems to be about similar damage to Forsaken. So just use everything that you use in Forsaken, basically. Use on this one.
I was just one GCD too late with Spreadle.
It looked like a tank buster was double close. No?
Oh wait,
Hmm?
that's a good shout. Let me check that actually.
How would you even tell? No, there was one far away.
Oh, there was one far away. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah,
Oh, that's good.
like,
That's good.
yeah.
I wasn't sure.
So that
There's only one.
I mean, I was gonna say guess, but then I guess guess isn't really a guess. Yeah, I think that's better because clearly people were confused about where where between towers were because there were no towers. So yeah, I think like standing on C and then just going through or staying is a good thing there.
Okay.
No, no, I'm not blaming you at all. I'm just saying like clearly it's not a very intuitive call, so we should change something. Yes, very
And so
good.
for that, what are we doing with the 2 minutes?
Yeah, I think first GCD, so we get as much
Okay.
damage into P2, because like 15 seconds of 2 minutes is still better than only getting 2 minute in pots.
Okay. So pot usage is the same.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we can use pots like 15 seconds, like basically as trends start casting probably. It won't be very efficient. Like we might want to change that later, but yeah.
I think also if we don't have the heal LB, we will have like.
And we don't have
oh,
free
like LB.
devs.
Yeah, and damage downs and yeah. No, this
Should
was
I
the dead
just
on example.
should I just LB every time if we have it? I think so, right? Like there's no point rezzing after trines. Yeah, exactly.
So,
After
yeah.
we've done Forsaken.
Yeah.
Because I would rather not LB in my 2 minutes, right?
yeah, sure.
I think you can use it after the raid wide, after Forsaken, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's the opposite. I think we should do it for now, and then later we can just.
Yeah, later we don't have to do it.
Assuming we have it.
Yeah. So we were like we had 10 seconds on our 2 minutes left when the boss went untargetable.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that probably means that we sent them at immediately.
The start, yeah.
And yeah, you should also bot during opener, so it's just naturally up for the 2 minutes.
Yeah, and you can use because we only get yeah.
I mean, there's the part where like, should we if we don't like bot at all in P1 and then use bots during the first 2 minutes in P2
Would be stronger.
I'd rather use 2 bots.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Faisons notre revue. Prêt à mourir. Regardez-vous donc devant la ruine divine.
Yeah. Nice.
Sorry, I was still thinking about something, but
Happens. I should know.
Dodge.
He knew. What the?
Boards.
I can actually select that.
Encore vivant! Je n'arrive pas à y croire! Heureusement, je ne suis jamais
Yes,
à court d'idées!
Look towards.
Boss is dead.
Stack inside. Look towards. Is the reason that you don't stack this tank buster because like Riz doesn't have his cooldowns back, or
Look at this. Mamma mia.
Les rêves,
yeah?
d'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils? Peu importe. Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
Okay, let's focus on music.
I'll need to also check that one.
Let me. Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Might have
Mana, are you using the boss hitbox ring?
for what?
How to position yourself? Because you're
For what?
where we died. It looks like you're a bit. It looks like you're a bit too far out. Rather, you're not as. No. Mana. Like Mana isn't hugging Amelia with his stack.
Yeah. Well, that's
I mean,
That
I
was the
could
other time,
I
so I
could
thought-
also have been like, you know, a bit closer to the edge of the tower, to be honest.
I thought I
I
would do a
think-
step backwards from my usual position, but I guess that's not.
I mean, it's like, yeah, it's
Usually, I would just go to the ring, or the middle ring, basically, like as far away as I can be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's I think ideal.
I kind of want to just post this. That was a bit of a
Good.
scuff screenshot, but still. Okay, where
What the hell?
like if you see this is the tower with the stack, the right tower, and you see the boss ring. Where would you be? Would you be all the way in as much as you can, or are you on the inner hitbox or the outer hitbox? Or...
No, not
I'm
on
not
the
looking
boss
at the boss
hitbox.
ring at all, to be honest. I'm just going as far, like, towards the middle as I can be.
Because that's what I'm doing as well, and I don't know if it's correct.
It's great. Yeah,
Yeah, I
just
think
move the
that's
edge of the tower.
It's just we've died a lot to.
Yeah, but this
Good
time
point.
we died to different things because last time we died to people being too far apart, and the solution was for the cone to be a bit more inside. Now we died to the stack being too far out, so the solution is for the stack to be inside.
As
stack
much
to be too
inside as
far
possible.
out.
Yeah.
I think the stack should always
I don't think
intentionally be as close to the like middle as possible while still being in the tower, and then it's just up to the cone person to stand in the correct spot. If they
Yep.
sense that something is wrong, then they can adjust just slightly from that point onward. But having multiple people adjust for each other will cause a mess, right? That's what I was trying to say before. It's like entirely on the cone to just make sure that they're within the stack, but closer to the cone. I mean, assuming that the cone is on the outside of the tower, hugging it as well, right? Like the outside cone. Sorry, is that too much?
No, that's good. That's cool.
I just had a job related thing I was focusing more than the being like in the as close to the tower as I could have.
Yep.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Faisons de notre mieux.
No
So,
instant.
where are all the buffs?
forgot to do mine.
Why are both my monk and my dancer doing that thing? Bad.
They're in
At least we're on the
cahoots.
same line.
Look, they're in cahoots. It says dance partner. They're allied against us.
You guys should just have delay.
My bad, didn't get the memo.
Support.
Ice.
Tombé dans le
Hook, line, and stinger.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
It wasn't me, apparently.
I would like people, if they don't have the trap, to just be closer to inside, so that I
Well,
can then.
I mean, that's where I
continue
would
my
have
trap.
been going, right? Because I didn't
Oh yeah,
realize.
no, it's not related to your thing. It's just
Okay.
at the same time. Like I would like to be able to slide cast into a safe spot after my trap.
You see, I agree, but I cannot slide cast all the way to the middle.
Really?
Put the ruin to in
C'est
the
la
back.
première fois que je viens ici. Faisons de notre mieux.
Don't give me trap. I'm gonna slide cast into the middle.
J'arrive donc devant la ruine divine.
Stack.
Back. Nice.
This one is inside. Touch. Yeah, if I need to take your tower, for example, I need to make it to the middle after taking the tower in one city. That's not happening.
Yeah. That might be a tad rougher.
Ne croyez pas que vous avez
I'm trying to place mine as close as possible.
Oh, sure, but
But yeah.
swords.
Scaring me, Leia. Oh, no, like,
Encore vivant! Je n'arrive pas à y croire! Osmond, je ne suis
What's
jamais
out?
courtisé!
okay, just click this off.
Okay. You said you wouldn't do it if there was any doubt.
No, there was something else that happened, so
Okay,
it's
the
kinda-
turrets. Stack outside, sorry. The turrets.
Thank you, Bella. Sorry, I'm resting, Bella.
What happened?
Because they couldn't
Sacrifice
in
as
narration anymore.
No, I know, but
Um,
what happened to the expedients?
Ça fait un bien fou.
Yeah, and she adjusted for me, but I was gonna, just, it was a mess.
La vie,
It's my fault.
les rêves,
Engage, dude.
We made it.
d'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils?
We did lose all our gauge in the fight there, but I'm sure it's fine.
Je vais tout
I'm thinking I can get double reawakened for this 2 minutes.
Don't worry about it. Just
Okay. Maybe I can. Barely.
shut up.
Two stacks in the right tower.
Yeah, it was spread. I was, but I was a bit unsure of what I actually had.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Faisez-vous notre mieux.
comes out.
Look towards. Spread inside, look towards. Okay.
Saw a lot of under my feet and I just stopped moving.
Probably change that spread
Ça
also.
fait un bien fou. La vie, les rêves, l'espoir, d'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils? Peu importe. Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
Oh yeah, it's a swap anyway, so let's just do that.
Cone issues.
I think Metals was a
Yeah.
bit too far.
I guess one way to consistently solve this is to have the stack be on the inside of the marker, right? Like away from the boss, but like on the inside of the marker. Person stacking on the same place, and then the cone on the edge of the edge of the tower at the end. So you're always closest to the person on the outside, but don't.
That worked for
Yeah,
one
sure,
tower.
sure. Well,
It would have been
Well,
fine if
if the
Milos was on the mark. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
I was about to
I
write
changed the region.
make a Steam
Okay, nice.
static server.
India.
You can make like a
I'm not
Discord
fucking doing
server
the
on
Steam
Steam.
thing.
Okay.
I mean, it works. It works pretty well. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Poopy, if we do what you say, won't you then risk having the person baiting the cone be in the stack, or do you think that's not really an issue?
Person baiting the cone being in the stack, no, that's never the problem.
No,
No.
if because what I suggested was the stack go to the boss side of the marker, the person with the cone go to the edge of the tower, and the person baiting the cone outside the tower, like so close to the tower-ish. But I guess they can be like a bit further outside the tower, but still like close to the person with the cone.
Yeah.
Or we just have the stack person kind of be between the, or just inside the boss hitbox.
I guess. How about I fix this? So
And you can also aim to be between the marker and the edge of the tower, and just a little bit towards the edge of the tower. Like if you take the middle between the two, and then just take one small step in towards the middle. But isn't it essentially just the same thing, but we swap the two people?
No, because the thing is that they're.
where did you want to have them?
Let
The
me.
person
I'll
baiting
next
the
share my screen.
cone is not as restricted in their position.
Yeah, exactly. Like right now, if you look at my screen or look at the Figma, both
Mhm.
work. These two, like these three people, like or sorry, this person is quite close to both these people, and if they like slightly misposition, they're too close to this one. So the solution would be to have this person here, this
Oh, yeah,
person
okay,
here,
yeah, I
like
see.
this, because and then the stack like this, and then this person could be like a bit further out, so they're okay. Okay, wait, like kind of
I
here,
think like
like this basically. So this gap is a lot smaller than this gap right now, and this
And the
person
person
still easily
outside,
eclipse this person. Yeah,
yeah, and
easily. Because
the person baiting the cone can also be a tiny bit further away from the edge. They don't need to squeeze up around
Yeah.
the edge.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
They have
then they
like
might be in the
yeah,
stack.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They can be like here.
Okay,
They can be like here.
The only thing I don't like is that you lose the symmetry, but I think
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
it's already a
true.
bit lost. Man, it's
But
just unfair. I'm not allowed to talk about
then
this
we could
symmetry.
do the
Yeah.
other caterpillar where the other stack is closer to the middle because there's more room.
But
No, because you don't want to clip the spread.
but
I'm just kidding.
can't the symmetry just be achieved by doing? So where did you want stack would be?
The close side of the marker, like the on the edge of the marker, close to the boss.
Let's see.
I don't think the left tower can do that because they have the spread inside the tower.
Yeah,
No.
that's yeah. But that's never actually. That could be you. So sometimes you have to remember that you're doing it like this if you're a stack, and sometimes yeah, you have to remember that doing the stack on the. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. I think
So-
this will make it easier.
Like, look at this that I made here above, right?
Where?
That's a little more of the symmetry. I made it like nearby.
Yeah.
It's next to. It's a little more symmetry. And this person doesn't have to like run. They can't just
Yeah,
hug here because
but
they might
the
be overlapped. They
pink
like run way
person
over
loses
here.
melee uptime.
This guy.
Also riskier with the cleave.
Also, if this guy is standing here anyway, right? Then I think you're still in the stack. Kind of chilling.
I don't know if we should change it that much for symmetry's sake.
And I honestly, I still don't see the symmetry. Oh, no, I guess I see.
Yeah.
But like my problem is more with the symmetry because now, if I am in the
We also have the same
support
thing,
stack, I have
yeah.
to remember to be on the edge, and if I'm in the DPS stack, I have to remember to be close to the marker. Right? That's like the.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, it's fine.
It's
It's just an extra thing to remember.
Yeah, it's gonna be like probably more to remember at the start, but I think in the long term it's more consistent, personally. But then I'm also the person who made the strat, so I'm not very objective.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but at the same time, is it?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. The distance between the cone and the baiter is a lot closer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel
Yeah, like if you look at this distance right here from these two people,
mm,
compared to this distance right here, it's a lot bigger, or a lot bigger of a gap than when you have, well, this person here, and this person here. Oh god, it's kind of. I hate this. Yeah. If you have this, and this, god, it's so
yeah.
annoying.
Here, the responsibility is on
well,
one person.
Yeah, this responsibility is, well, I mean, kinda.
Yeah. I feel
But
like
it's you
the
say
side
the
one uses the
responsibility
wrong
is on
sizes.
this one person, but like we've had this person be too far out, and we've had this person be too far to the center
Yeah,
of
and
the thing,
that
and
shouldn't
too
even be
far out as
happening
well.
because they should just be hugging, right?
No, it shouldn't be happening, but the responsibility is still on all three people, and the margin of error is closer.
Basically, the margin of error was very small in the other one. Like if I
Yeah.
was a few pixels outside of my position, I would be betting the cone. On the last pull, Milos was like, I think a hitbox width away from the marker, and he
Makes a little
already
bit out.
didn't get clipped by the stack.
I mean, if you look at my screenshot,
Mhm.
like it's basically circle is beneath my like character
Huh?
model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. To me, it feels like now it's up to this person to be in a good position.
It's the
Like
same responsibility
making sure that,
as
but
before,
yeah, but
there is more
here it's like
margin of
you're just
error.
hugging all the way to the edge, right? And it's like once you can't do that anymore, or you're like out of the tower, then that's stopping point, right? But like if you're standing like here,
Mhm.
and then sometimes someone stand like here. If people, there's like no.
Yeah, but that's the same problem we're having
but-
right now, but
yeah.
with the cleave.
Exactly. And if this person is like mispositioned slightly, it's completely fine. They're not gonna accidentally bait this cleave if they're standing in the middle of the marker.
No, but instead their stack kills the cone guy.
No, because this
Yeah,
guy
because
can
the cone
just
guy
go like a bit more outside.
is a lot more free in their movement.
Yeah, exactly. This cone guy can be like here, like anywhere, and they like you want to say as well, they can just like vibe out the space of the stack. If they think that the stack person is getting too close, then you can just take a step back. Like if this person is in the center of the marker, it's a bit like why are they there? But it's completely fine still. If they're on the edge of the marker, it's perfect. If they're a bit too far, like here, it's still fine because this person's probably still gonna get clipped by the stack. Yeah, the thing that Lion drew above here. Wait, where did you?
I deleted it. It wasn't
Oh,
really
you deleted it. Okay.
refined.
It's the
Aren't the
same. This is the
This
same
is-
thing,
this
just
is-
turned 90 degrees, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? But like this is but like
Then they're too
Huh?
close.
No, I know what you're saying.
So like this.
If we go. Actually, let's use the stuff that's over here. Where are you?
Like this, you mean, or?
Uh,
But this is the same thing,
no,
except the
okay.
people on the outside are in different places.
Just
Can you draw what you mean?
hold on. Wait, I can't. I shouldn't use these. Reese, let me try to. How about this guy? This is the cone, right? And then you just have this guy here, right? If you're always standing 90 degrees from the stack,
Oh,
Which
like
thing
that
is-
90 degrees. I see. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So instead of standing at the far edge of the marker, you're standing basically where the stack is on the other side.
Yeah. and Milos, you're not allowed to put the squirrel on this because you voted IDC when I gave you the option 1 that prevented this, but now we have this, so you cannot press a squirrel here, it's illegal. No?
I see. So the stack still.
Oh, no, not really? Okay, my bad.
Oh.
I thought I...
What did you mean?
Where is he? Oh, maybe he's talking to Leia.
I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like you still have the same issue then, right? Like
Why?
it will still be tight.
If you're standing...
Oh
Like,
wait,
if
because
you're
the
going up to
clone baiter is closer to the clone sender.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
the clone is closer to the edge, so the clone beta can be closer to the clone or the cone. God.
Clone sender, sorry. Yeah.
like this might be this might be a stupid question, but like is the stack the exact same size? Like how much bigger than the tower is the stack?
No, it's bigger than the tower.
When you
Oh, so
stand at the edge, when you stand at the
think it's-
edge, you're hitting the
I have screenshots of
called?
like...
Yeah.
the outside of the marker.
Like this
Where did I put them?
stack, this outer ring is quite accurate.
It's a little bit smaller than this.
Where
I
are you
think, but
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Where
a
are you
tiny
guys?
bit, maybe.
Are
but,
you
like,
near the strats or are
Yes.
you somewhere else?
I'm
Here's a screenshot
I'm
of
over here.
me and Boopy standing like. So,
So yeah,
Hmm?
the other way. Would it be possible to have the stack be on the inside edge of the marker to cover the entire tower?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what Boopy was suggesting as well, Bella. I think
Yeah.
that is the safest option.
Yeah.
Just having the stack guy be on the edge of the marker on the inside, so it covers basically the whole tower.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to do how you want to do it differently depending on if it's a round or a square marker.
You
Like,
don't
if
care
it's the
about it
same
anymore.
thing.
Like this.
Okay.
You're standing. Like
Sure.
you see. Like.
I do think Rissa's strat is the closest to what we have right now, right?
Yeah, so this, like, I think what is written right here, if I'm correct, that is what Riz wants to do, right?
Yeah.
We
Right.
have the stack still in the same position, but instead of like going to the marker, the person with the cone goes to the, I guess, left side, looking at the boss, 90 degrees, and then yeah. I do think this is an improvement,
I
and
don't
I think
like
it's quite.
like it doesn't how do I say this? It doesn't change the distances between people, does it?
It does. It changes the distance
Well,
between the cone baiter and the cone sender.
it makes
Yeah,
you
this
not
person can
reliant
be
on the
closer.
marker as well.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just-
but we're still reliant on the butterfly pattern. So
Yeah, but I'm just saying for.
yeah,
I'm fine with either.
right. Then let's spend the last hour trying this. If we see any glaring issues, then we'll we'll soon notice soon enough. I'll do a ready check. Everyone who's like aware of what we're trying to do, say yes. Everyone who still has some questions, say no.
Doing Rissa's one first, right?
Yes, we're doing the one that is painted basically in the
The first side.
final strats things. So cone person goes to the left, looking in. Cone bait here can be closer to the tower, closer to them than they were before, while still not being in the stack. And the stack and the other person are still in the same exact position. So the only thing that changes is
The spread person has to go kind of also to the side, like in the left tower.
yeah.
You have to make sure you don't bait the cone, yeah. But you can just be.
And
in
you
front.
don't. No, I would be more worried
Yeah.
about the spread clipping.
Like clipping, yeah. Let's not do that yet.
Oh, don't endorse Lion.
That's
Okay,
true.
I think we just need to do and see like if there's any obvious issues they're gonna come up. So
Yeah.
Yep.
And if Restless One works, we just stick with that, right? We don't have to try Opus.
Yeah. Good check.
I mean, I guess you could argue over what works means.
Line food.
Thank you.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Faisons de notre mieux. Prêt à mourir. Prosternez-vous donc devant la ruine divine.
Works.
Spread.
Nice.
Thunder.
Ne croyez pas que vous avez gagné. On commence tout juste à s'amuser.
Out.
Encore vivant. Je n'arrive pas à y croire. Heureusement que je ne suis jamais
Corpse out.
accroché.
Look towards. Spread inside. Look towards. Oh boy.
Ça
Getting
fait
media as well.
un bien fou.
look at the pillar.
Sorry, I let myself get distracted by
La vie,
the call out.
les rêves, l'espoir. D'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils? Peu importe. Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
2 stack again, I would think.
Yeah, wasn't at 90 degrees.
Okay, okay.
Let me just
I
check my
You-
clip.
I'm also not really at 90 degrees. It's kind of difficult to see.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you have to align yourself with a marker, like not by standing on the marker, but like standing in line with the marker, which is kind of difficult, especially when it's a round marker.
I mean, I feel like you want to follow the shape of the circle, right? And just draw like you never want to pass a fourth of like the.
Yeah, I personally agree with Bella, but
Yeah, I think the positioning is still very tight. I think it's better to just swap to.
yeah, but for the other strat, you have the same thing.
Yeah, you have the same amount of room.
Like if you have the stack on the edge of D, right? Or on the edge of the marker, you can have the cone person on the edge of the tower, and the cone person like baiting the cone has a lot of room again, like the same amount of room basically. Because yeah, but we do that here. Like we do that in the butterfly pattern as well.
Also gives more room to the spread person on the left tower.
That too. Yeah.
So try that.
Yeah. So everyone, I'll do a ready check. Everyone aware we are setting the stack on the edge, like close edge of the marker. Cone to the back edge of the tower, and the clone or the cone baiter is just anywhere basically, anywhere on the back of the tower. This way, the stack should cover the whole tower. No, I don't think so. I think.
Leia and
Yeah,
Riz
exactly.
were talking.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Faisons de nos
Something tells me also where are the books.
Oh, sorry.
prêts à mourir.
Something tells me we're gonna die, but now it's someone else being in this position.
Devant la ruine divine.
Yeah, I think the problem might not be the strat. It might just be people not understanding what's done.
Yeah, but with this strat you have more space for error.
Stack.
Ice. I'm coming.
I didn't see you. Oh, you play. Alvarez. Dodge. The reason, like, we scrapped the last thread wasn't because someone was misunderstanding where to go, or like, it's just because it's hard to align yourself exactly 90 degrees, and there's still quite some not looking for error. In.
Ports. Teleports out.
Look towards. Stack outside. Look towards.
My soil moved me away.
How did it do that?
Because wherever I target is where my character ends up looking. So where I
Yeah,
place
but you
the
don't-
soil, my character turns
Oh
around.
wait, you move in the direction that you're facing.
Yeah, so if I'm currently looking at a direction I put it to the side of
I
me,
see.
then my character. Why I made moves so my macros have a auto place target off and then on. It's tech.
Red stack edge of the marker. Cone, edge of tower.
You do still have to be inside the corner, I guess.
Yeah. I was in the corner. I guess have to be. It is still that side.
So what happened was that
Ne-
the
ne-
stack was on the corner, quote unquote, on the
Yeah.
corner, and it didn't reach the person outside the tower, or
Yeah, I was
Yes.
standing. I
Yeah,
was
it's
standing.
it's the same
No,
thing
hugging
we've
the
had.
edge.
The
It
same
didn't
thing we
reach
had
my end.
before.
oh, it didn't
The
reach the cone. Ah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing where like people been standing, on this corner.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So yeah. So the distance between the people in the tower doesn't change, of course.
Yeah.
It's just that
So I
their
guess-
distance to the respective partners changes.
Very much on my clip looks like Lion is in the stack, but I guess he just barely isn't. I mean, he's not taking damage, so clearly he isn't. But
With
I'm
this
very
one, you
good
should
at
be able to
precise
play a little bit
position.
safer and do like a few steps inside the marker
Yeah.
yeah.
on any marker.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Like I would just be like
Yeah,
on
just a
the
few steps
inside.
inside.
Yeah. Exactly.
If it's a square, you can be a little bit further inside, I guess. Or,
It's
I think
like
if
a
you just a few
shining.
steps inside on each pattern, it should be okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the marker.
And you're exactly. You're just more safer, basically. It is safer to do so. And more roleplay.
There's a shining thing inside the middle of the tower that you can tell where like the exact middle is as well.
what?
You know how there are big balls coming down to like show the timing of when the tower will activate?
Mhm.
It's connected to like a massive or like a long light line that just goes from the sky into the very, very middle. And you can see the impact point. I'll take a screenshot.
There's a dot in the middle of the
think we
tower,
just-
not in the middle
There's a
of the
dot in the
marker.
middle,
Yeah.
basically.
I think we just. Don't think it's that important.
That's
But I
Remember
guess
first
what
you
you're
No,
saying,
because-
Lang, is don't be on that dot, right? Is what you're saying.
yeah, that's the middle. So you know you've passed the middle if you. Well,
I get you.
what's that on a dot? I think you put it in a good way. What's that on a dot?
Sometimes it doesn't need to be complicated.
I would disagree.
You know, I have a minor in communication. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Stack.
Nice.
think effective communication is basically all about making your message as simple as possible without losing the meaning of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Ne croyez pas que vous avez gagné. On commence tout juste à s'amuser.
In.
Ports.
Again. It's a rare mechanic.
Encore vivant. Je n'arrive pas à y croire. Heureusement que je ne suis
Yes,
jamais
out.
à court d'idées.
Look away. Stack inside, look away.
Ça fait un bien fou.
It does sound like he's talking out of a Pringles can.
Oh, yeah, sometimes I have that too. Like, sometimes voice lines just become distorted for no reason.
Yeah, it's something to do with
Never had.
it's something to do with the like what spatial audio.
Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
I never noticed it at least. Oh,
It happens on multiple bosses for me.
Disappointing this. Yeah.
Was that just someone go to the wrong position, or? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
someone
okay.
was a spread and thought there was a stack. I don't know who, but I think that was what happened.
As long as it's not anything to do with the strat, I'm down. It felt really comfy when I was the gun. Whereas the strat is slightly worse.
Yeah, it's we might as well put the other stack like inwards now.
Viens ici. Faisons de notre mieux.
so I don't have to sometimes move if I'm scared of the cleave. And it's just always like I stand in front of the tower and I'm chilling. You know what I mean?
I did not listen to a word you said.
That's right. Basically, option 1. Yeah, we might as well just shift to option 1. Anyway,
Stack.
stack.
This is option 1 propaganda.
Alright.
But it's pretty much what it's saying. Like, there's no point in. You don't have to be that
Dodge.
dramatic, man.
Unfortunate for you, I put an exploding squirrel to your strat.
I have won the argument because there is a squirrel.
Squirrel of bad strats. Whoa, be a
What's the point in having the stack and
Stop. Inside.
Yes.
There we go.
Encore vivant! Je n'arrive pas à y croire! Heureusement que je ne suis jamais
Yes, out.
un grand idée!
Yeah, you're right.
Look away. Stack inside, look away. What? Oh. Good. Yeah, was dead.
The inside thing doesn't feel natural to me that it means lightning at all.
Ça fait
But I still made it in, which killed me.
la vie, les rêves, l'espoir. D'où viennent-ils?
This might be
Quel
rough.
but servent-ils?
Some of them, but-
At least we have versatile team breaks. see. What is it?
Go
Okay,
through.
close.
Cross. Okay, I'm spreading already.
You put your marker up would be for your head.
I love spreading.
What's now? One is north. 22. Go. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, put that.
Ah.
Jusqu'à ce qu'il ne reste plus rien.
Okay. I'll call where we're going and stuff, like where the party is going and stuff, where the 2 is. Because there was some confusion.
Yeah, 5.5% after limit break.
Our second two,
I already have to be
like,
ready.
our,
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I don't know how everyone's classes are, but like, are we playing classes that have front-loaded bursts or like?
I think Phantom Burst should be at the front of the burst, yes. Bella's burst is mostly at the front as well. Milia's dragged out. Milo's is also kind of dragged out as far as I know.
Yeah, my like
Oh, that's rough.
my 2
Mm.
minutes is like, if I wanna do a lot of damage, it's like 30 seconds long.
Yeah.
Nah, that was not gonna be a 5% difference.
No, no,
I
no.
doubt.
I didn't have pot because I don't pot at the start, but
I
can
think
start
you should
putting at the
pot at the
start
start
and
right
then-
now, yeah.
yeah.
I think I forgot. Yeah, on this pool.
I'll call out where the party is going, and then I just hope that the tanks see where the second one is. Because
We also had
I won't call that out.
we also had
But like,
deaths, right?
I just
Yeah, we had 2 healer deaths at the start.
Yeah, so it's at least something.
Trust
okay,
me,
well,
bro. They're mostly most of their buttons are healer DCDs. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, but
At
still.
least on my end, it's like between every set, I'm doing.
Yeah,
One
well,
PCD.
yeah, if I have Macrocosmos, I'm not... It's just depending
Yeah,
on what stuff I have. Where did it? Yeah, so... Everyone, except for the tanks, will be doing the same dodge, and that is from the middle to the outside next to 2. And... Yeah, so, okay. That's what okay. I was calling the second trine north because that's where the boss is going, so that makes sense for that to be north. Instead, what I'll be calling is basically the marker direction in which we'll be dodging. Let's say the second trine is on 1, but the first trine where we're actually going to be dodging is on A. I'll just say, like, go to A after. It's never going to be exactly on A. Like, you're going to have to check where the trine is and where the safe spot's going to be, but like A2, for example, that kind of stuff.
But you
I literally did Dorito myself.
You start in the middle, right? Always.
Yes, you always start in the middle.
So when you say go to A, that means wait for A to explode and then move in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll have to wait with that call until I see the second one. So don't worry if it's a bit late. We'll have to like dodge the cleave and then dodge anyway. So we'll have time.
refresh your food if you need.
And remember first you see buffs.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Vous oubliez être venu.
You get triple V.
Prêt à mourir. Regardez-vous donc devant la ruine divine.
Spread. Intersection.
Ne croyez pas que vous avez gagné. On commence tout juste à s'amuser.
Outs.
Yes.
Layers to see.
Oh, let's see. Well, let's
It's,
hope she comes back soon.
I doubt it. I think that's a push.
The crash, you think? Oh. Yeah, just pulls
Unfortunate.
over.
Want to
Let's
test
try
anything with
something.
that?
Yes. Oh, wait, actually, no. Never mind, because we don't have the block buff. I'll just try placing them somewhere.
What the hell?
I'm gonna teleport myself up here. See you guys.
Je ne suis jamais à quantité.
Good attempt.
Good power.
Dommage. Il est déjà l'heure de se dire adieu.
Bye bye now.
So
So,
I feel like we just came back to this.
what you say, Lion?
If you look at the Forsaken, I feel like we
The
just came back
Forsaken.
to this.
What? What,
Like,
what am I looking at?
Why is right underneath? Why is the stack not just here and a lot safer than down here and less safe at this point? I just don't want to be running here all the time. Like, like if I could stand here, that would be so good.
Yeah. I agree. That would be better. I don't know if it's worth changing. At least not
I
for
just-
this half hour, I think. But
I just dragged back option one,
I-
basically.
I have learned my ways. I will now vote for not option 2.
there is no option to.
Well, whatever
There is no-
whatever Lion is now showing me, this is what I want.
Okay.
To make my point clear, I will put the exploding squirrel on the other strat.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do agree that's better. But then again, I did also always agree that strat one or option one was slightly better. So, you know,
This is though
nothing
with
really
the
changed on that
adjustment of
front, like,
the stack
Yeah.
here instead being
yeah,
like we
there
were
is
doing now.
more room for the front people. That's true.
I don't have to dodge a cleave. Like if I had to dodge a cleave here, then I would have died like all the way over here. Like at that point.
We want to try this.
I do want to try this actually. Now that I'm thinking more about it, I think this is like the final iteration of this thread.
For now.
Yeah, we're already changing stuff. Yeah, true. All right, final change. final Forsaken change. On the left side, the on the caterpillar pattern, the stack is no longer here on the left side. It is close to the middle. Basically the same as the right side was before. And the spread is just in the back of the tower. So instead of stacking on the left side on the left tower, you're stacking at the front of the tower. That's it.
Stack front and spread, like, away from the boss. Because before it was.
Right. Ready to check everyone understood that? Any questions? Any comments? Alright, let's go. Final iteration, surely.
Smile.
At least it didn't take like a week to get back to option one.
Do you feel redeemed?
Did you? Don't pull. Don't pull.
Don't.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, we did change something. We on the left tower. I don't know if you're in the Figma or watching my stream. Either way, the left tower stack is, instead of being on the left of the tower, it is at the front of the tower. So instead of this person being here and the other dots also being on the left here, they're both at the front where it's safer and less movement. Especially now that the other stack is further back in the tower. Okay, let's go again.
What?
Spread.
It's crossing over.
Yeah, he just died. Ares. Intersection.
Ne croyez pas que vous avez gagné. Au
What's out?
Look away. Stack outside. Look away. Nice. Save your mana.
Yeah.
Ça fait un bien fou. La vie, les rêves, l'espoir, d'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils? Peu importe. Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
And
It's fine. Ah, sweet.
there's circles there.
Stack at the front. Stack at the front.
Stand in front like this one. Was it the opposite? Were you spread? That explains why. It did look like Bella shot you with a cone. Maybe I saw it wrong. Yeah, yeah.
Right, close. Oh, we're getting so close.
No worries.
It is all good.
It's likely to be the hardest mechanic in the fight, so.
Clueless.
La première fois que je viens ici, faisons de notre vie.
Might still be hard mechanics later, but like.
It's the hardest mechanic in the fight so far.
Servez-vous donc devant la ruine divine.
There will be at least one, like, I don't know, crystallized time type thing. That
This
hard.
feels like the crystallized time thing. Surely the final phase will be Giga easy and free.
What?
It's mine.
Fred?
Nice.
Surely there won't be a devilish new way of extra flares. Smile.
Like they did extra
Intersection.
fines.
No.
Yeah, right.
You make it.
Oh,
No,
line
no.
and stinker.
He set the line! He set the thing!
See, it's because I got hit.
Thank you for your sacrifice line.
I do that everything.
Yeah. The weakness is gone anyway. Yeah.
That's the only time he says it.
There's a code check for specifically Lion's character.
Pense tout juste à s'amuser.
Outside. Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder why that happened.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yes.
reminder not to be scared. My story is gonna go
it sucks we don't get to boost the tech set. It's
Encore vivant! Je n'arrive pas à y croire! Heureusement que je ne suis jamais un
What's out?
quantité!
Look towards. Spread inside. Look towards.
oh wait, auto on. Okay, there, right.
It should die. Yeah, it should die. Present.
The unfortunate.
Ça fait un bien fou! La vie, les rêves, l'espoir, d'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils? Peu importe. Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
Where is she? I'll come to you. Earlier?
Maybe in front. I took the swift aim. That's fine. It was death anyway.
You can't touch the
what's
outside
this one?
anymore, Amelia. You get Venn diagrammed.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
About impact? No, but you're supposed to be just standing.
Yeah, okay. I know it.
Yeah. Okay. Because it's easier for healers to reach everyone and less movement for them, basically. And I guess also more melee uptime, I think. I'm not sure.
I think it's not
Okay.
4 minutes.
Okay, well, I
It's
guess.
also safer from cleaves. Because currently, the way we were doing the stack, there's a chance of getting the squirrel.
If the cleave is misaimed, it's more sensitive in the other strats compared to
Yeah.
this strat. This strat doesn't really care about misaiming cleaves too much. Because you're so close to the middle. First you see buffs.
Yeah, I just need to be.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Faisons de notre mieux.
Support stack doesn't have to be like hugging as well, as much. Just be
Prêt à
almost hugging.
Regardez-vous donc, devant la ruine.
This thread is always all the way in the back end anyway.
Yeah, I guess like not
I'll-
being on the full edge of the tower as a stack is better. Actually.
I'll be in the correct position. I was just scared of the cleaves.
Spread.
If I get hit by the cleaves, then I
You-
loop the squirrel.
We're just like talking
You
about
literally
the,
cannot
like, the
get hit by the cleave because I'll explain the geometry. later.
nice.
Yeah, I shouldn't be done.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I was joking, Ryan. I was joking. We don't have to do this.
Oh,
I do like the sound of the song.
I like that too. Yeah. Nice up with lucid dreaming and equal
Does
version,
that
right?
mean
It's
we
like
need to stay up? So we need to be fading mechanics in the future, be getting voice lines.
On commence tout juste à s'amuser.
I don't think so.
think also German.
Yes.
It's music in my ears. Go. I mean,
Encore vivant, je n'arrive pas à y croire. Heureusement que je ne suis
Yes,
jamais
out.
accordité.
DPS out.
Look
Oh.
towards
you tried.
Ares.
He's something sack.
Spread inside, go towards. Nice. Good job.
I don't know like whose arrow it was on to, but like the
Yeah,
marker
Bobby.
being yellow,
Ça fait un
yellow.
mélange.
I almost didn't see the arrow on the floor.
I don't know why I didn't just go middle
La
foot.
vie,
I just
les rêves, l'espoir. D'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils? Peu importe. Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
Yeah, you might die some there. You want to be in front.
like front.
Close.
Oh, so close. Man. Oh, this mechanic is so punishing. Like,
Stay in
any
front of
one
Yeah.
the
person,
position.
it's just like a single lapse in judgment and you're dead.
I guess we can check one more pattern and then we'll last one.
Oh, wait, oh. Oh,
Two is
Like that's an
surrounded by.
yeah.
You
That
have
is
to
an
be
issue.
mindful of how he's facing initially. Question mark?
I mean, what
Or
wrist hit solves it.
The
Yeah, true. Okay.
I mean, I'm
let's
just
go
going
again.
to both.
Well, we'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
One more ball.
starting 5 minutes earlier means 1 extra food.
C'est la première fois que je viens ici. Faisons de notre mieux.
That's not over yet.
Prosternez-vous donc devant la ruine divine.
Time to turn on voice stacks.
supports?
Attack. Oh no, a lightning. Sorry, lightning.
I'm more mana than before.
Crazy how that happens.
Debug.
No, I just feel him closer to me. Never mind.
Ne croyez pas que vous avez gagné. On commence tout juste à s'amuser.
Out.
EPS.
Encore vivant. Je n'arrive pas à y croire. Heureusement que je ne suis
Ports out.
jamais à quantité.
What's that? Look away. Spread inside.
Spread. Yeah, there's like space here. Like as soon as he's gone, I can just like do a couple of, and then get lucky, you know, and then it looks like this,
La vie, les rêves,
you know, double crit shield on both times.
d'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils?
It's kind of epic.
Peu importe. Je vais tout détruire sans exception.
just gonna put this shield on him.
Keeping marker.
Hot.
Let's see.
Wing.
Go to B2 after. Go. Very clean.
LALP.
Giving him soil.
LP.
Oh!
Jusqu'à ce qu'il ne reste plus
Great.
Oh!
That's my bad.
I guess we should have done earlier, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Dude.
Yeah, that's true, but I did tell him I would LB.
Was
so he
soil?
wasn't ready for it.
I mean, I can LB. I just need to know what I
hold
should
on.
LB.
Oh man. Oh, I
Yeah.
want.
So I give
Damn it,
Reese
dude.
protraction for that one. Guardian could have been too late. That's
Yeah, it says here on the death recap that your guardian didn't give a shield at least. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, the Wings of Destruction. Okay, you had the Guardian already clicked at that point, right? It's only dealt. Wait, it deals damage more than once. Ah.
No, there are two tank busters. There's
Oh,
the
yeah,
purple tank
yeah.
buster and there's the yellow tank
Yeah,
buster.
but it says Wings of Destruction hits Leia. Wings of Destruction hits Leia. It's hitting for like 85k, 83k.
What?
Or oh wait, no, she was tanking autos at that point, wasn't she?
Yeah, Wings of
Yeah,
Destruction
this is
hit once
autos.
for
Yeah, this is
270k.
autos.
Yeah.
That's his autos. Okay. 159k and 210k on Leia. You took 159k, but it also says minus 20% because it was a block, I
I
guess.
can also just like give you something in the future. I was just so focused on DPSing that I was, yeah. Sorry.
Hmm?
What? No, no, no.
What are you talking
No,
about?
no, no. You took 336k from Ultimate. Wait,
Yeah,
do you
he
mean
only
the last
died
tank
by
buster?
11k.
Yeah, it was very close. Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
I'm looking at the battle log. Leia took more damage than you, but she gets extra health from her 2-minute mid.
0.71%,
Let me-
man. Oh, it's so
I should
annoying.
have just keep hitting it, but I thought we had more
Reese,
time.
this is the damage where you take from Ultimate Embrace. I posted it in the chat from my battle log.
When's our next raid day again?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh my
Sunday.
god.
This is the end time.
Yeah. It is a bit depressing, but yeah. At least we know our strats work.
I wonder how much damage
Right.
the LB3 does.
About
4 or
5%, I think.
5%.
Yeah, more than I would have done. I
Oof.
should have just pressed it.
It's okay.
I think
I
it's
mean, we
it's
can
a little bit.
we can
cooked,
do
right?
one more pull if you want.
It is a little cooked. I wasn't ready to press it on the red white, and then afterwards it's really awkward to use.
Yeah.
It
And we
is,
don't
yeah.
have time to press it at the end. I pressed it, but he just disappears.
Yeah, it just disappears. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
if you wanna use it after trines, I think you need to like the moment the final trine explodes and you're like free to not basically as soon as you're in a safe spot, you just have to send it.
But we should
Yeah.
press it earlier because we have 2 minutes there. Like, it's
Yes,
just
like
pressing it when we do the
earlier one is like
final dodge or something.
yes, yeah, I think that would be the next earliest time you can press it.
Final
I have
dodge.
like
Aren't you already potting at that point?
No. If you
Like-
use it like when you dodge past and future, and then you dodge past future and then use it, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I just didn't know that I was pressing it because Mana said he was pressing it.
No, yeah,
last
no,
time.
that's my fault. It's my fault.
I will do a ready check. Feel free to say no. We are 10 minutes past raid time, so yeah. If everyone wants to do another pull, I'm down. But again, we're past raid time. No one's gonna blame you if you don't.
I'll do one more, but I'm not. Like, if we wipe to the first mechanic, that's it.
Yeah, sure. Actually, like
But
one
there's
more.
refood anyway.
Regardless, yeah.
Yeah,
This is Monopoly money.
I'm hearing Lion is giving out free food to everyone.
Lion can cook it.
I'm
He
also
has crafter's level.
eating.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have crafted level.
Me neither.
Or is this
Actually, I do
is
have
this
culinary level.
no, or are you just discussing? Okay. I will give you just anything, like literally anything from me. You live. I messed up.
I like bookies. If you
Do
use Guardian
you?
later and with the shield, you should live.
Yeah, if you use Guardian later and I give you protection on the Wings of Destruction instead.
Yeah, let's just make sure
The
you like.
previous one?
I'll just give you stuff. It's fine. It's completely fine. Just use the same bits. And I'll go control.
Prêt à mourir. Regardez-vous donc devant la ruine divine.
That's just one hit at the start. Yes?
Spread.
Nice.
Section.
DPS out. DPS out.
Thank you. Look towards. Stack outside. Look towards. Go. Yeah.
Ça fait un bien fou.
Yeah, look,
I
it's
don't
like
like
it's
the way
meant
he says, ah.
to be shielded. I can shield him like this every time.
La vie,
He's crit him.
les rêves, l'espoir. D'où viennent-ils? Quel but servent-ils? Peu importe. Je vais te détruire sans exception.
What do you think? No, I looked at it wrong. My bad. Add stack. Oh, we had stack. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
That must-
Yeah, today was very consistent. Like, I don't know, we had some like slumps with like 2 or 3 pulls not making it in a row, but the fact that that is already a slump is already a good sign. We're really getting there. And I think that this should be the final instance of like Forsaken strat, so that's good. And next time P3. Or he just dies,
It's
you know.
pretty tight.
Yeah, it's actually just a, however long this is, 6-minute ultimate. He just dies there.